So, let me start with this activity. Now, we call this activity, it's a telephone activity, right? Which is something that I guess we do on a daily basis. We talk to people on the phone all the time, and sometimes those people leave messages so that we can take these messages to others. Now, this is exactly this activity. So, I will give each one of you a message, and you will need to report this message to someone else. Now, in order to do that, you need to do what? Take notes, right? So your friends will be speaking to you, telling you the message on the phone, and I want you to act as if you were speaking on the phone. And then you will try to have a pen and paper and take notes of the dates and the times and places and all that stuff. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let me change the way you're sitting. So back to back. Yeah, both of you back to back. Okay, wait a minute. Let me do the first one here. So good. Okay. I want it to be forward here, forward. Okay, so that, yeah. Back to back. Okay, right. So people here in front of me, you'll be the callers. So I'll give you the message, but you need to start as if it were a normal phone conversation. Hello, this is, Zaghlula speaking, and then you go on. Right? Good. This is yours. Your message, and your message. Okay. So, people on the other side, you need to have your notes ready. Okie dokie? 3, 2, 1, go.
At 5 p.m. in the studio. Can I have a message from her? This evening. We give out as a last session. We gave out as a last session.
Waiting for the outside system.
So,
I'm waiting for the outside.
3:45, yes, instead of 4.
And I have that.
We will be to study
Please tell her not to wait.
study room B3
Just start
and the public library.
as planned. I will start. Yeah, I've left the presentation slide
Bring
in the shared folder called Project Nova.
and the book list, the shared folder pages.
Slide Project Nova, okay?
The 36.
Yes, that's okay.
You want to check anything?
Okay.
Okay, righty then. Now, let's switch. So it is your turn now to take notes from the other people, and they will have different messages for you. Don't start until I say go. Three, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, straight is 8. Okay, then will be at 8 instead of 7. 8 instead of 7:30. Yeah. They called me and have changed the time. I have reserved it under my name, Rachel. Okay. Yeah. Again, it's 8 instead of 7:30. Yes. Yes. What about the issue is Rachel? Jane, if he needs to reach me, I'll be on Jane 07. Yeah. Anything else? Okay, to reach me, 07 96 96 14 8 which day? Where?
Thank you so much. Now, back to the U shape. Back to the U shape, everyone. So, my friends, this dictation activity is called taking a message. It is called taking a message. And I have prepared here a sheet with all the messages that I give you. Thank you so much. Okay. The reason why I prepared this sheet so that it can be a reference for you when you want to go back and see how this is designed, right? So have a copy. And now it is time to analyze it. So the first dictation activity is called taking a message, right? Now what I want you to do is to think about the activity in terms of, you don't have a copy? Why? Oh, okay. Right. So we have here the focus, advantages, and okay, so that's what I want you to think about. What do we focus on in this activity in terms of skills and systems? Do we focus on grammar, speaking, listening, reading, vocabulary? What exactly? And think also about the advantages of the activity and the disadvantages as well. Okay, dokie. I want you to work in pairs on this one. So together here, and both of you together. Okay, right. So let's talk, my friends. So what about the focus in this activity? What do we focus on?
Listening.
Yes.
Speaking.
Okay, so in terms of the skills, listening and speaking,
I
yeah?
think we also focus on reading and writing, but this comes second after listening and speaking. This is, I think, the main thing. But we also read and write, note taking.
Some people would consider it a form of writing. It's a form of writing, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, we can say note-taking is focused on here. So note-taking, yes, that's right. Listening. Now, what about speaking? You said speaking.
It's not genuinely speaking, it's just speaking out loud. So pronunciation.
Well, that is the point here.
When we switch, then we switch. One is like.
But when you switch, the other partner is just, well, there is a bit of a speaking from the other partner when he's asking, can you repeat this?
Yeah.
Can you do this? Can you do that? But again, it's a limited range. So we can say that one of the disadvantages is that speaking is limited.
Just informing, not a written
Yeah, I mean, because the one giving the message is reading, okay? However, can we change that? Can we change the part where someone is reading a message?
We give a prompt and then they come up with
Excellent. So you can just give only prompts and the students can use the prompts and this is somehow will, okay, promote speaking, right? Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I would say correct point. However, it's general to every speaking activity. Because, yeah, I mean, in every speaking activity, if your pronunciation is better, then understanding is easier. So, yeah. But again, now we agreed that speaking is there a bit limited, but what about listening? Yeah.
Essential.
Good. Yeah, I mean, you need to listen intensively, right, in order to get the idea. Okay, wonderful. What else? Right. So advantages and disadvantages.
I think it's easy to simple.
Yeah. Okay.
We got chairs back to back. That's it.
Well, yeah. In terms of seating, it's very easy because you're not a big number, also. So bear that in mind. It's a big classroom, and your number you're not too many.
But yeah, for us to like what we problematic class.
Exactly, but would be problematic in what way? What would be the source of the problem?
The seating.
With large class seating, yeah, and moving chairs, sometimes difficult when you have large number of students. What else?
Yes, I think also giving instructions for lower learners may be somehow difficult. So it's much better, much easier with advanced students.
However, this is an activity that you can actually adapt and make it for lower levels. And then with lower levels, you will need to also grade your language when you're given instructions and everything. But think of the noise. In large classes, it would be noisy. Some students wouldn't be able to listen to others, to their friends because of the other pairs. So that's also can be a downside of it. But what are the advantages? Other advantages?
It's communicative and authentic.
Excellent. Look at these 2 points. Communicative, it is. Authentic, of course. It's something that we do in reality, so students can see the relevance. Is it adaptable? Can we change its topic?
Yes.
Yes, it's taking a message. It can be about anything. So if your topic is about sports, then you can adapt it so that it becomes related to sports. So it's about, if it's about traveling, you can make it about that, whatever you want. Now, in terms of systems, we said the focus would be on what? Functional language. What sort of functional language?
Making phone calls.
Yeah, or maybe, of course, yeah, I mean, kind of polite requests when you, and also how you speak on the phone, which is something that the students will need for reality. Okay, lovely, lovely.